Yo, what's going on guys? How are we all going today? Welcome to today's video. I hope everyone is doing well. Now, if you are someone who's in photography like myself and you follow other photographers on YouTube, you've probably seen a video very similar to this, but probably never in this type of environment. On today's video, we're going to be doing a photo battle between myself, a photographer, and Steph, a non-photographer, I guess, a graphic designer. Shout out Visuals by Steph for all your visual needs. So pretty much, Steph is going to have at her arsenal close to $10,000 worth of equipment, and I am going to have a $400 kit set up, a camera from 2008.
My vintage bad boy.
Yeah, this is Steph's first DSLR.
First and last.
Yeah, it is a Canon 1000D. I've got a 18 to 55 and I think like a 210 to 300 zoom lens.
Good stuff.
Yeah, 100%. And so pretty much it's going to be 3 photos. You get 3 tries at that one photo, and then I'm going to post all the photos onto social media. For you guys who are following me there, you'll be able to vote for the video, vote on the photos, and then we'll see who the winner is. To keep things fair, I will obviously help Steph out with all the settings, and then
I'm gonna frame the shot how I want it taken.
yeah, but I will give you the settings. So
setting guy.
Yeah.
Frame chooser.
Yeah, exactly. So
an editor. I can edit my own
yeah, you can
photos.
edit your own photos.
Great.
Yeah. I also forgot to mention we're going to shoot in 3 categories: a pan shot, so a shot with linear motion, a portrait shot. So it doesn't have to be like a self-portrait, but a
just
photo.
films most of the frame, right?
Yeah, films most of the frame.
Okay.
And then our last shot is going to be a wide shot. So it's more
landscape?
like a landscape. Okay. Yeah. So they're going to be the 3 categories. Now we can get into the actual video.
Let's go!
Alright, so we're going shot number 1. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking through these 2 trees. One is burnt on the right hand side, and then one is just stripped of bark completely on the left hand side. So you take the white tree and the black tree, and there's like a tiny little like kicker in between. So I'm feeling like framing it like centered, obviously. Freaked for lines, that's me. Did you say this is my portrait shot?
Yeah, it'll be your portrait shot, yeah.
Okay, this will be my portrait shot.
How'd you go that time?
I honestly nailed it.
Is that the spot you're going for?
Yeah, cause I can't be bothered to get up again. Yeah, don't let me down.
Don't let you down.
Yeah.
Right up.
I'm like 99% sure like a bird just pooed on me.
Really?
I just felt something wet on my shoulder.
Oh, it definitely did, dude. You got poop.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so funny. That is good luck. That might mean you might win this photo challenge.
I better be a banger.
First one done. How you feeling?
Feeling a little dirty,
Yeah.
but confident I have a banger. Maybe
Cool.
even 2 bangers, to be honest.
Well, you can only use one of them from each location.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll
Alright.
figure it out.
So,
Your turn?
yeah, I want you to go get your helmet on, and I'll set up.
Oh, you're not using this.
I can't. That's the whole idea of this video.
Alright.
I'll set up. I'll set up a shot for a portrait, and yeah, this is gonna really challenge me as a photographer. So here we go. That's strange, but I think for my portrait shot, I want you to just sit on your bike here, like so. Just sit on it. Green. No, that doesn't work. Alrighty. So what I was trying to do, seeing as I don't have good glass, was that I was trying to get Steph backlit by the sun. It's just that the sun is really high up in the sky right now because it's the middle of the day. So I got my 3 shots.
Next.
On to the next.
What's next? Landscape or do you want to do the blur?
We'll do the pano. We'll do the pano. Yeah, we'll do the pano. Number 2, the pano.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do?
Ronocco, young gentleman here, is going to do the zoom on the bird.
And you're going to do a pano shot.
And I'm going to attempt to do a pano shot and not ruin it. Oh, that was bad. Okay.
And I'm going to give you a bit of a pro tip. So instead of you, like, so you're right now shooting and waiting for me to enter the frame. Don't do that. Like, set yourself up here and like, so the camera can track me easier. Literally start shooting me like from like up here and shoot me the whole way around. That's going to be the best way for you to do it. Alright, so on to, well, I guess, yeah, my turn.
Now.
So you want to go grab your bike, your helmet, and I'll set up with the crap camera to shoot this. This is actually going to be probably the closest battle between like quality, because technically this old camera, because I'm shooting at a high aperture, you're not going to really notice the difference. So the only thing that's going to let me down with that other camera is the autofocus abilities. But we'll give it a crack and see how we go. And I reckon I've got spot focus on there, so none of that would have been in focus. Anyway, oh well. So pan shot for me, I'm going to leave Steph in the sunlight right behind you, and I'm going to try and hit her as she goes right through the sun. I am going to shoot this in manual focus, just because there is a little bit of stuff in front of me. So you just want to stay there for 1 second while I manually pick up the focus point. I don't know if this thing has a focus ring. It definitely does. Alright, go again. I got 3 goes at this and I'm going to need all 3. I am 110% taking an L on the pano. That did not work out. I come into this going, this will be the one where it's even, and like I couldn't get it to shoot continuous. That is so irritating. Alrighty, Steph, on to the last photo, which is
landscape.
Yeah, landscape. For those wondering, Steph is not feeling too good right now, and doing all this is an absolute pain. So
I'm kind of over it.
Definitely are. I think the biggest thing for me is like I'm trying to shoot photos with this really shit camera, but also keep you happy, which is very hard to do right now. What do you have in mind?
Okay, let's just give people a bit of perspective. It's 2:41. Your girl hasn't had lunch.
Well, dude, no one cares about life stories.
A landscape of some sort. Mitch is going to be a mad dog, ride down something. I'm going to click, clack, front and back, and then hopefully call it a day.
Well, then I need to shoot my landscape still.
Right.
Then call it a day.
Then call it a day.
Yeah, which means you have to ride again still.
It's fine. We're riding to the car. I feel like this was quite nice. I'm going to have a little bit of sun filtering through, and then you zooming down this bit.
Righto. Well, I'll set the camera up.
Okay. See, this one, sun is popping. And then you go back here, perfectly in front.
Well, yeah, you definitely did get a good load of landscape. Really trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat for this last photo. We sort of wanted Boogie on out, so this is, I don't know, not feeling positive, but here we go. All right. Let's have a look. That is shocking. That is such a shit photo. Oh my lordy, that is shocking. That is so bad. Next plan, because I've still got 1 shot left at this spot, I'm going to try get into that tree to get this photo.
Score!
Yeah, that sort of works a lot better. That's scary. And then all I want you to do, alright, leave the camera already, I guess. I don't want to admit defeat without having a look at all the photos, but I'm pretty
sure I'm gonna win by default.
Pretty certain I've actually lost this one. Oh, I'm pretty certain I've absolutely lost this one.
Default.
Anyway, let's go check these photos out. Let's get Let's chuck them up online and see what the people say, but I reckon I've lost this one. Yeah guys, back here at home to obviously go over the photos that we took, more importantly, see who is the better photographer in this photo battle. So I guess to start things off, we'll go through the photos that we took. So my portrait shot to start off was this really nice photo of Steph. Like I said in the video, I was trying to get her nicely backlit, sort of give her that halo vibe. Fills the frame quite nicely, and yeah, I think it's actually a really nice portrait. We'll move into my pan shot. This sort of just really didn't go to plan. I really couldn't get my head around how to get that camera to do what I wanted it to do. And technically it still is a pan shot, just not as great as what I would have liked. And then
it's not bad for how old the camera is.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then lastly was my wide shot. You know, climbed up that tree. Like the camera doesn't have any like live view. I couldn't look through the viewfinder. I literally had the camera hanging off my hand as I was holding onto the tree to get this shot. And then I've obviously gone into Photoshop, layered them over, and yeah, they're my 3 photos. All right, we'll go through Steph's 3 photos. I do have them on my phone. So here are Steph's 3 photos.
Mine are obviously the really, really good ones. Didn't know what I was doing, pointed and shoot, and still did a really great job because I had a great camera.
So
the first one, I wanted to get Mitch in between like those 2 trees, like the burnt one and then the non-burnt tree. And I wanted to get like a bit of I thought I wanted to get it symmetrical and straight on, but then I decided that photo didn't really look that good, so I decided to go for the angle where I'm like shooting up underneath him to make him look like he's got a little bit of air. Okay, my pan shot, banger. I had so many bangers that were so hard to choose from. Literally so hard to choose, but I ended up choosing this one because I felt like this one had the nicest like backlit green background that had like lots of lighting in it, so it gave like a nice contrast between Mitch and the background. So
the sun was hitting me quite nicely, which gives it builds that depth as well. It really shows.
Created a really nice depth of field. It made it look like a really nice day, which it was.
It definitely helped. That sunlight, having it backlit like that, definitely helped like
make me pop.
Yeah.
Good contrast.
We can see where this is going, guys. All right, and last photo.
Okay, my last one.
We're not going black and white.
Last one also. That was the one that I was like, 1 photo, I'm done, I'm out, and it was the photo.
Yeah.
I did it once and I was like, that's me done, I'm hungry, let's leave, and it was also a banger. So
it's actually a really nice.
It's actually really nice.
I actually sort of want to get that photo blown up, to be honest with you. I actually think it's a really, really good shot.
Yeah, I got the sun like perfectly behind you. You got like a ton
when you showed me when we were out riding, I was like, man, I am so screwed.
And the votes show it.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of votes, let's get into that.
Numbers total.
The total number of votes we had, there's been 459 votes on my Instagram. 321 of those votes went to Stephanie. And
this amateur right here.
I got 138 votes. So
what we can conclude from here is, if you're not great but you spend big money on a camera.
Well, I'm not ready to wrap things up yet. Let me go through finish the analytics. So the pan shots, Stephanie won in a landslide, her photo getting 111 votes and mine getting 37. The wide shot, Stephanie got 130 votes on her photo and I got 25, which again, makes sense. But in the portrait photo, which technically could still potentially change and I could win at least one of the photos, Stephanie is currently sitting on 80 votes, I'm sitting on 76. So
that's close.
It is close.
That's really close.
So yeah.
And it's because I'm cute.
Well, yes, definitely
I reckon
helps.
That's what it is.
But
I don't think it's the camera, I think it's how cute I am.
I definitely will say that I am the loser. Stephanie is the winner of this first photo battle. Congratulations.
Go bring my flowers.
Oh, yep. All right, sweet. Yeah,
celebratory flowers.
I can do that.
It's like the Olympics when they give them all sunflowers.
Here you go.
Thank you.
There are the flowers.
Thank you.
You win round 1 of this photo battle. But if you guys do like this video, I definitely want to make more of them because they are super fun. But just to wrap everything up, I do want to quickly just talk about the cameras for a second. You know, you don't necessarily need the greatest gear to take the greatest photos. Obviously it does help. There's obviously so much chat about gear doesn't matter, It technically does, but it technically doesn't at the same time. And I guess it's just it comes up to where you are in your point as a creator. Obviously, I have invested quite heavily into my camera gear because it's something I do obviously for a living, and I obviously enjoy it as a hobby as well. But getting yourself like a $250 entry-level camera is going to still get you out there learning the basics of photography, which I think is the most important thing that I want to push, is that if you're willing to learn, you don't need to invest stupid amounts of money to get out there and get started. Gear does matter, but doesn't matter at every point of your journey is probably the best way to put it, I think.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. When you're getting paid to get the shots, then obviously gear does matter. But if you're like literally someone who's like, I sort of want to learn photography, you don't need to spend stupid amounts of money to go out there and learn. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel. If this is something that you're into, on this channel we do everything from mountain biking to action sports to photo battles and everything else camera related. So yeah, with that all said and done, go outside, go create and capture, manifest your madness, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Peace.